Well, it may be the end of the season, but nobody is in party mood just yet. There's matters to be resolved, and it all happens this afternoon. The final game of the season, and live for you today. Manchester United versus Hull City. A point would be enough for Manchester United to seal their 23rd, I believe, title. League title, that is. Unbelievable. The Manchester United fans have been waiting a whole season and a bit for this. What a difference a year makes. They were languishing in 7th at this point. Ryan Giggs is his final game in charge. A year later, or 2 years later, to be realistic, here they are, a point away from the Premier League title. Unbelievable. For Steve Bruce, Jan Kovacevic is in goal with Amahadi, Chester, Dawson and Robertson, Livermore, Ben Alpha, Huddleston and Ramirez are the done midfield. Nikita is up forward with Hernandez. Alan McGregor, who performed admirably in the reverse fixture, only makes the bench this time around. For Louis Van Gaal, David De Gea is in goal with Reece James, Phil Jones, Johnny Evans and Luke Shaw. Darren Fletcher, Antonio Valencia and then Wayne Rooney are the midfield. And James Wilson is up front with the possible departing of Falcao for possibly his final game for Manchester United this season and maybe even ever. That same description goes for Darren Fletcher, who is captain this afternoon. Wayne Rooney choosing to relinquish the armband, and hopefully, if this point is achieved, Darren Fletcher will spend his final game lifting the Premier League trophy, but that point needs to be earned first. So as things stand, Manchester United are champions. Chelsea are facing Sunderland. There's also the pressing matter at the bottom. Hull and Burnley are already relegated, but Crystal Palace and Leicester City are fighting it out. Leicester City, I think it's Crystal Palace in the 3rd spot. They need to win and hope that Crystal Palace either equal or in some cases better the result. Basically, Crystal Palace need to win and hope Leicester lose their game. At the top, Manchester United only need a point. Chelsea need to win against Sunderland. And we'll all the scores as they come through, of course. No one's in party mood just yet. For the relegation teams, Hull and Burnley, there's no party at all, obviously. Falcao with a cross. I think Van Gaal, he won't expect anything less of Steve Bruce to take it easy. Louis Van Gaal staying at the beginning of the week for the good of the league. I will play my strongest team this season. It's not his strongest, but it's good enough. And the whole player down, and Jones clears it. He's going to get some attention. It's a shoulder problem for that player, by the looks of it. And he's going off, probably to get some treatment. But normally Phil Jones throwing himself in there, he comes off worse, but that time it was the whole City defender that was around him. Could also be departures for maybe Johnny Evans as well. Falcao. And then Januzaj. And Hull City are resting on their laurels here. Great move by Januzaj. And no goal there. But it's okay. Manchester United are still champions as of now. Januzaj looking to seal it. And Darren Fletcher, he's got that seal of approval there. It hasn't Ben Arthur that was involved in the tussle with Jones. And no substitute yet being used by Steve Bruce. It would be not a great time to use one so early in the game. Valencia, Manchester United are playing their game here. Wayne Rooney has scored, but the whistle is gone. The whistle is gone, he's offside. Well, wonderful play there by Manchester United. It was just Wayne Rooney was just that little bit offside. He rounded the goalkeeper. Oh my word. Wayne Rooney is on there. That is a critical mistake. It could prove to be a very bad mistake for the linesman. Wayne Rooney is onside there. There's no question of that. That goal should stand. Controversy perhaps. Here come Hull City. Oh, and Evans is hit with the ball really hard. He fell. Here's Tom Huddleston. Dealt with by Luke Shaw. Oh, and Evans, he really took a hit with the ball there. You saw him fall over. Evans has got back up and just keeps moving. Here's Antonio Valencia. It's wide. Adam Milich's goal. Oh, Wayne Rooney. This time last season. Or 2 seasons ago, actually. Wayne Rooney handed in a transfer request, supposedly. And to David Moyes and Louis Van Gaal, United have been able to keep him. Kopulovic takes the free kick. What a test for him in goal this afternoon. It's a lovely day to celebrate a title win. Here's Hernandez. Great ball. Nikica Jelavic. Manchester United at the final hurdle. Maybe could lose this. Jelavic's cross is wildly off the mark. Well, Jelavic had a better situation there, but he chose not to shoot. As I hear, just wide at the post. And Kopulovic is rooted to the ground there. Here with the goal kick. Here is Ramirez. Hernandez. Swansea 1, Crystal Palace 0. Crystal Palace have conceded. Host Swansea City take the lead. That saves Leicester City now. Leicester City would be safe no matter what now. Jelavic. So, the bottom 3 has not really changed. It's just got worse for Palace, who were down there already. The pass from Wilson, he's through to Wilson, who's offside. And let's see this. Well, Wilson is offside on this occasion. No doubt about that. Okay, header from Evans. Here's Falcao. And now Mohamed, he's not giving up the chase here. He's gone down. Falcao's kept it in. Crosses it to James Wilson off the bar. And Rooney. And Manchester United a whisker away for taking the lead. It's a United corner, I think, though. Yes, it is. It's a corner. So Rooney's header was contested. James Wilson, the woodwork. Behind him, another goal there. Valencia with the corner. All the way by Hull. Here's Luke Shaw again. He keeps trying, doesn't he? Luke Shaw. Great show of sportsmanship there from Darren Fletcher. Helping the man up. Well, Luke Shaw, he's not giving it up, is he? Still searching for his first Manchester United goal. And if there's someone who has earned it, it's him. Unfortunately, the wait goes on for Luke Shaw. Fletcher. It's the tussle with Huddleston. You just need to play calm and collected here. No need to rush things. You know their game. It's been sparkling stuff this season. The passing and the teamwork that has been involved for Manchester United, where at the beginning of the season they had so many different scorers. But then since Manchester Derby, where Aaron Edwards scored 4, he's took off, even after 2 months of injury. And this is dislocated shoulder. Now Edwards ended up with 13 for the league, and maybe 16 overall with his FA Cup goals as well. Here's Livermore. Hull City certainly aren't going to make a game here. You got to admire Steve Bruce for not coming to this game and going all sentimental on United. He's going to give them a game. And you expect nothing less from a man like Steve Bruce. Louis Van Gaal would also expect nothing less. And we're going to have a game here. And at the moment, Manchester United are champions. Even if it is would-be goal difference. We've had no update from the Chelsea game against Sunderland yet. The only update we had was Palace conceding against Swansea City. Just to check out the scores at half time for you. Michael Dawson sent off in the reverse fixture. Against these two. And that's been a common theme this season. Manchester United, the opponents in a lot of cases have made it easier for them. They're getting men sent off. Rooney. And Harry to Livermore. And that's going to go wide. Well, the crowd is subdued. We're just waiting for updates here. Manchester United have the league title. Januzaj off the post. And it's brought back for offside. Well, the linesmen are certainly calling the shots in this one. Januzaj is definitely offside on that occasion though. Great pass from Falcao. So will Falcao leave Manchester United and finish his load on a Premier League winners medal? It would be certainly something for him. You know, the fans have been very critical of him at times. Falcao has done his part though. Everyone at Manchester United has. And they certainly, the management and the board and everybody would never be critical of a team effort like this. They've come through the adversity of last season and the torrid time they had, which wasn't entirely David Moyes' fault. You know, the players do have to take the blame for that situation as well as the management. But what a revival. They went 5 months unbeaten at one point before losing to Everton. But they've kept their composure. Wayne Rooney has done wonderfully. Wayne Rooney running the whole length of the pitch almost. Coming up with a beautiful shot. And Tom Huddleston here takes Valencia out. Probably worth a bookie at least, I'm afraid. Valencia, I don't think even had the ball there. Januzaj will take this corner. And moving for the head of James Wilson. It's going to go for a United throw. So 36 minutes played. Manchester United still with that vital point they need. They're not going for the draw here. They've had chances. Shouldn't even have been called by linesmen as offside or hitting the woodwork in James Wilson's case. Oh, here's Tom Huddleston here. Of course, if Manchester were to lose and Chelsea were to draw, United would take the title by a point. But Chelsea need to win no matter what. David De Gea picking up the shot to come off a deflection. Sure, it's going to be a wasted ball. Hull City throwing. And Hamady with it. Ben Arthur, who seems to have recovered from his knock received from Phil Jones, is back on the pitch. Wayne Rooney. Robertson. And that's a figure you don't want to see. Wayne Rooney lurking all over you. But Robertson has kept the ball here. Goes on a sprint. Also with the cross. Out of the way wonderfully by Falcao, I think. And Januzaj, actually. Here's Huddleston, though. Oh, we're making a game of this. Ramirez. Here's Jelic. Good save by De Gea. And he bundles on it. And David De Gea, great reflexes on the recovery, but throws it straight out to Livermore. And Manchester United living a bit dangerously here. And here come Hull City again. Livermore, low cross. Here's Ramirez. Manchester United still failing to clear it. Livermore again. We're just not doing anything with it. And he has to go back. Valencia, too much pressure. Are they doing an Arsenal here? Here's Chester. 5 minutes of added time. A lot more with the ball at the end of this half. Huddleston. Even James Wilson's having to come back to defend. Often keeping the ball here. but they've lost it. Oh, Andrew Robertson here. Rare start for him this afternoon. Good tackle on Rooney, that. You only do that against Rooney. Over to here, we'll put this clear. Here's Jelic. We'll give it away in Valencia. The final throw of the dice for United in this first half, and the pass doesn't get through. That's it, picked it up. Oh, couldn't find Falcao. Great interception by James Chester. And here he comes on a run. And this has gone well over the 5 minutes in a sense. There we go. Half-time whistle. 1 half down. 1 to go. Manchester United through some nervy moments in that first half, but Hull rarely threatened with 1 shot. It was saved by David De Gea after he pounced off the slight hitting of him. Don't know how much he knew about it, but he saved it anyway. Chelsea's game at Stamford Bridge. No reports so far. A goal may have gone in unbeknownst to us. But whatever the case there, it doesn't matter. Because Manchester United have that point with the score at half time. Manchester United 0, Hull City 0. The point is still there so far. There's still 1 half to go.